you do that.
We're live.
Oh, yeah, we are live on Talking Beard, episode 368. We're talking about Come and Shave It 19 with Bryan Nelson from Austin Facial Hair Club fame. It's not a regular beard comp. It's something special. It's something different. What is it? Tune in and find out tonight with Aaron and Shawn. Breaking news, something else might happen. What? We don't know.
It might be some breaking news tonight.
We never know.
I don't know. I don't know how spicy this episode's going to get. I'm not quite sure.
Some of the things you wake up to these days.
You know, some things you just wake up to and you read, and some things just don't make any sense. But you know, we'll make the best out of whatever situation we're given, and we're gonna have an episode tonight, Shawn.
We are having the full episode.
Full episode with Bryan.
Be ready.
With Bryan Nelson of Bryan Nelson fame. Let's go. You ready?
Do it.
Talking Beards, the podcast.
Welcome all you beard lovers to our podcast where we try weird things to eat, play some trivia, chat about life, and who knows, maybe even talk about beard stuff too. Now it's time to meet your host, Aaron D. Johnston and Shawn Big Sexy Glander. And as always, behind the scenes is producer Natalie.
Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody in Talking Beards world? This is episode number 368 of the live show. Tonight we have Bryan Nelson on the show from the Austin Facial Hair Club. And Come and Shave It 19. Come and Shave It can almost
19.
drink now, finally. 2 more years and Come and Shave It can drink. It's going to be a glorious time. But yeah, what's up? I'm Aaron D. Johnston. I'm over here. I'm still on the road. I still forgot to bring my good camera, but we're going to make it work. And next week I should be back in my regularly scheduled studio, and everything will be right in the world. Probably.
Yeah. And not in a hotel. Well, if you are in a hotel, you won't be in that hotel.
I won't be in a hotel. I'll be at home. It'll be good.
Nice.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, not a lot. Hello, everybody. Shawn Glander over here, as per usual. And just getting through the day. Lot of day.
It's been a lot of day. Alan Eckert says,
I was ready to go to bed at like 2 o'clock.
Why would you go to bed at 2 o'clock? That's too
Thanks,
early.
Alan. Appreciate you. Just because I really felt like I did a full day by 2 o'clock. I was just done. So yeah. But yeah, other than that, just getting through my week. I'm excited to be on a plane Friday. I haven't traveled anywhere for a while, so it'll be very exciting to go to Arizona, to the Arizona Desert Beard Battle.
That's where you are going this Friday, huh?
It's happening. And I really didn't style it. So here's the deal, Kyle. So my stash has been looking weird, and this isn't like this isn't what I've set to wear forever, but I've been on a stash training mission right now because I had a stash that did the wave. So I just didn't want it doing the wave no more. I don't want this side up, this side down, just doing a woo thing.
But look at it.
Yeah. And this is no product or nothing. Just every morning, everything, I get out of the shower and I just kind of hit it with the blow dryer to make sure everything curls the right direction.
I think it looks super good, dude.
Yeah. Not using no wax.
Super nice.
But I have, there's wax coming that I'll be using. So we'll see.
We'll see. Maybe there's some wax coming. Quick question.
Unbranded wax is coming.
Unbranded wax. Quick question. Am I freezing? Or are you freezing, or is it my internet?
Am I freezing?
Just curious. Anybody
out there? Am I freaking freezing? I restarted the internet and everything.
I know. I think it's just my hotel internet. I'm pretty sure. That's what it is.
Y'all let me know if
you're not freezing. So it got to be your internet.
Thanks, Natalie. Look at her, boy. She just pops in with great news and just
Producer
pops
Nat,
right back
always
out.
ready.
So there we go. It was going to distract me. It was going to bother me, but now I know.
No worries.
And
You're not freezing on my end though. Like even with the
no
internet,
one
you're
is
not
freezing.
So,
So I've got enough internet to get out, just not enough internet to get in.
I feel you, Eric. I'll bet it is freezing in Nebraska. I mean,
gosh.
I think y'all are getting what moved here when we had super negatives here last week. I think finally it's making it over. Who knows? But
super negative. So what's it looking like there now for weather?
I think we're all the way back up. Like, I mean, we're probably in like, oh my Lord. Yeah, we are so warm today. It says 39
for your high.
Yeah.
Oh,
37 right now. But yeah.
Well, just so you know, it's 70 degrees right now in Phoenix. Thank you. Yeah, it was pretty cold here this morning. It was 34 this morning. It was ridiculous. Not a fan. I'm in South Georgia, dang near to Florida, and it should not be that cold. It shouldn't. It should be illegal to be this cold here.
Well, I'm not a fan of it all the way up here where we know it gets cold, but still,
hey, man,
you know, it's not like I'm like, oh, can't wait for next week. You know, it's going to be -2, -5.
That's part of it. That's part of it. You know, you get to live up there, and in the great Northwest, and it gets cold there.
It does. But it gets warm. I get it all. You know, we'll have 3 degrees in the winter and 103 in the summer. It's just
I'm ready to go home. That's my moral of the story. Whatever temperature it's there, that's where I want to be. I don't care.
How is that looking right now? How's your week going? You gonna get to go home soon?
Week, you know, I'm really hoping so. So Sunday, I got to be home for about 22 hours. It was pretty good. We got to watch part of the Daytona 500 there. Natalie made some really good soup, and I ate that there. And then I drove home, and I got to catch like the last 11 laps of the Daytona 500 from the hotel. So that was pretty good. I listened to it along the way. There's something about listening to the race. It's nice sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
It's a different experience, but I got to watch the last little laps. I got to watch Ryan Preece flip over, and it was
that was interesting,
dude. That was wild. Like
he stayed. Let's not even talk about the flip. How about that? How long that car was in the air just flying?
So the new car the new car they put like a flat bottom on the cars, and it just got under, and he just sat there.
He sailed. He was
he sailed. It was like a plane, and then it just like took off. But yeah, man, that was a crazy wreck.
Yeah. that was pretty wild. I did catch that one. I didn't get to catch the whole race. I was doing a lot of making a lot of beard product and stuff, so I didn't get to see every part of it. Plus, there was so many rain delays and all that stuff that I did change the TV to Amazon Music for a little while. Because I really wanted.
Yeah, so that kind of messed up my plans as well. So my plan was to leave the house at like 6-ish, and the rain delay made it not start again until like 6-ish. So yeah, so I didn't get my initial plan was to watch the Daytona 500 at the house and then drive. But anyway,
right,
NASCAR. Willie B won, but not Kyle Busch, so that's sad. Rest of the week, you asked when do I get to go home? So yeah, I finished up everything that I was physically working on yesterday. Today, I did a bunch of reports and reviewed some film with the NRC. No one really cares about that, but that was my day today and tomorrow. A lot of cleanup, a lot of trying to get equipment out of the building. You know, being in a nuclear power plant, sometimes you lose equipment because, you know, you can't bring contaminated things out to the general public. So there's a hot tool room that we have storage in, and we have a lot of equipment in there because this plant's pretty spicy. And
spicy plant.
It's spicy.
It's good. The nuclear plants
super
rated on the Scoville chart.
Yeah, very Scoville filled plant. For sure, because that's how you measure radiation is in Scoville levels. Right. But yeah, so we'll try to get out all of our equipment and get it all loaded up and get everything tidied up.
How'd you know that's his crew's name, Alan? That's
and hopefully I get to go home tomorrow or I get to travel home Thursday or something. I don't. Hopefully they're just like, oh, hey, wait a minute. We just found 10 more jobs we forgot to turn in, and it turns into something like that. It could happen. It could happen. It is not out of the realm of possibilities that there was like, oh, wait a minute. No one opened this file folder and they found these 92 other jobs. No, but surely not. Surely not. But,
that would definitely be a Homer Simpson type thing.
I would be thrilled,
Yeah,
I would be super excited that, I get to stay here longer. But no, my plan is to, go home in the next couple of days. And Natalie and I are going to go to Myrtle Beach for a couple of days and go see Kristen DiGiacomo, better known as DG. Or Digi or whatever.
It's Digi, but you Southerners say things funny.
I like calling her DG. Like
y'all make me ask her every time. I'm like, am I the only dumbass here? Like,
no, everyone. I think it's more Digi, but I like calling her DG, like Dollar General store. So that's my favorite. It's every time I see a Dollar General, I think about DG. So
maybe that's where it actually came from, not the names.
Yeah, for sure. Like Dollar General's like, we like that Digi girl. We're going to change our names to DG, probably something like that. Anyway, but yeah, that's our plan.
Then she'd be able to sue him though, So I mean, they would.
It'd be crazy if you had a name that was super generic and people could just sue you for it. That'd be weird, right? That's not a thing.
It's odd.
Anyway, so
breaking news. I'm just
break it. I mean, do you want to break news?
Breaking news. Don't you have a little thing?
Someone got a thing. So let's.
It's not the official thing.
This
is a quick workup thing.
This is a quick workup. So yeah, so we can talk about it, right? Probably.
Absolutely.
Probably not.
Breaking news for anybody that is here tonight gets to find out before all the socials and all the things you get to find out the other way. So yeah. Big Sexy Beard is what we are now.
Yeah, so we're not a brand.
No.
Don't get it twisted. We're not a brand anymore. We're just gonna be Big Sexy Beard.
We are not allowed to be a brand.
That's what I understood today. So we found out some information that apparently we're not allowed to be that anymore. So yeah, we're going to be changing all of our socials. We've got to go through and change our website domain and labels and all that good stuff. But it'll be the same great products that we already offer, same pricing, same, big 4-ounce whips and 2-ounce oils and all that. And just a little bit of a name change, not super drastic. Unless everybody thinks we should, when we can just bring that up. What should we do? Should we just if we're not allowed to have our current name because people can own words, and should we just sidestep completely?
Facial hair product.
There it is. Big Sexy Facial Hair Products.
I like
or facial hair brand. BSFFB.
Initials go out the window at that point.
Yeah,
if it gets long enough that
so Kyle Waller, that was a working. That was the first initial working title.
It was
after we got this news today. And
the domain is bought, but we don't think we're going with that.
Yeah, we own bigsexybeardco.com now. But
I bought all kinds of crap today when I freaked out. So you know what I mean? It is what
BSBC. Does it really
BSBC don't sound much more than BSBB, but it is what it is at the same time. I mean, we call it Big Sexy Beard. Guess what? Everybody knows who we are. You know what it is. Call it what you want to call it. We just can't put it on a label. It is what
nothing's completely written in stone, but it's not looking good. It's really not looking good. We don't have a dump truck of money to really fight this, but yeah, it's probably going to be a thing, unfortunately, and we both had days with it today, for sure. It's pretty aggravating. Yeah, super aggravating.
It's a hard situation. I mean, I've been working on this thing for a really long time. Like, and I've had a lot of help over the years. You know, different people brought Corey in. And now you and Natalie. It's hard. It's very, very tough. This is a crazy, stupid brainchild I had that, you know, I didn't believe it would ever be something, and then I stumbled upon in my opinion, the best product on the market for your beard. So that's just obviously my opinion. I'm pretty biased, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. So I feel like the dream is real, and we can possibly together take this dream, especially with you guys on board, and just a gut punch of you can have your dream, but you can't have your name.
You know, I mean, it's just a name, right? So, I mean, the way I kind of look at it is you've been Big Sexy Beard brand since 2019, and you know, nobody's really came after you. And now, you know, me and Natalie have been on board since November, and obviously someone's paying attention, right? So we've got on people's radar. Definitely sales are up from this time last year as far as website and all that stuff goes, and I would like to continue that. So I don't feel like we need to like completely change the name to something crazy and completely start over, because we already have this thing rolling, and you've created this amazing product, and there's a
foundation.
Yeah, there's a foundation here, and I wouldn't have got on board if it wasn't an amazing product, and it's just a name. It's super stupid. It's pretty petty, and it's extremely aggravating. I was super aggravated about it all day long today, but we'll make the best out of it, and we'll do our best to have fun with it, like you know, little things like this. And
we are not a brand.
We're not a brand.
Jeff, there's a good chance. I actually think, if I remember correctly, you were the first person to have some shooting blanks whipped. So yeah, that is true.
So yeah, we got
a long ways, buddy.
We got some crappy news. We got some crappy news today. Wasn't necessarily the best news, but you know,
what do you do?
It is what it is, right?
What do you do? The dream is still there. It's just it's just not the original name, you know. Sometimes, you know, things grow up and they change their names and they get better. You know, it is what it is. So,
yeah, I mean, maybe we revisit the Big Sexy Beard Co. thing. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that's what's going on. That's our life right now.
Personally, like literally personally, John.
What?
To an extent, but yeah.
Yeah, our private chat's popping off and it's distracting.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm not good at flipping. I'm not good at hitting the dongles. So I'm
not good. And I knocked my microphone over, so that was pretty good. But anyway,
yeah. So that's other than that, yeah. I mean, you're trying to get home. I'm trying to get to Arizona. Other than that, we're doing our normal things, working our jobs.
Other than that, we've got to, you know, completely rebrand Big Sexy Beard. Not a
BSBB.
Brand. So yeah, yep. BSBB. What's the second B? What could that stand for?
Yeah, I don't know.
Boobs. Big Sexy Beard Boobs. There we go.
Beard boobs.
Perfect.
We should not do that. We took the boobs off the website. Remember?
We did. I mean, it's like lowercase boobs now.
Booty. Big Sexy Beard booty. Come get our booty. No, not happening. I think we're just going with dropping the brand or going to the co. But
who is this? Is this you, Natalie? Big Sexy Bearded Brats. Was that you?
Oh, look at that. So that just reminded me. I learned something. Like if I post a comment at the beginning of the show, like my normal "Let's go" comment.
Let's go.
It posts everything.
Yes. So in the bottom, where it says all, You can change that to one specific thing.
Didn't know that. That's cool.
Now you do.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's our life. That's what we got going on. But most importantly, this is what we really, really, really got going on, Shawn Glander. We have Bryan Nelson coming on the show.
Come and shave it 19. People.
Come and shave it 19. Bar crawl and beard competition. They're doing something a little different this time. They're not having a traditional beard competition. What does that mean? I don't know. But you know who does know, Shawn?
I do. I do know who knows.
Bryan Nelson knows.
Hey, I hope
What's up, my friend? How are you doing tonight?
Look at that beard.
Pretty good, guys. How are y'all?
We're doing all right. We're doing pretty good. We're hosting Talking Beards. We have the world famous Bryan Nelson on the show. I mean, things couldn't
get much better. It doesn't get much better than that.
Couldn't be. But like Shawn said, your beard looks super good tonight.
Thanks.
It does.
Yeah.
It's growing.
So it just needed a little bit of length to kind of get that wave out, huh?
I don't know. It still waves. Every morning it wakes up a different beard.
It looks super good today. Like, it doesn't look bad usually, but like a little bit of length did it well, I think.
Yeah, it's fun to watch it do something.
Change as it grows.
Like being long for a long time was kind of boring.
Yeah, super boring. Now you're not boring anymore. Now you're got this hot new beard.
Way less.
It's fun. I get about as many compliments from strangers.
That's what you said. That's crazy that
weird.
You cut 2 foot of beard off and then you still get a bunch of compliments. But
I bet you don't get people running up to you in a hotel lobby asking if you're part of ZZ Top.
No.
Ooh,
I have
you don't get the ZZ Top compliments
Not yet.
anymore.
That's kind of cool though.
Yeah, to not get the ZZ Top references anymore.
Right. It is.
That's the best part about cutting your beard. You don't have to say, you grow your beard out because of ZZ Top, or do you watch Duck Dynasty?
Right.
Or got a cease and desist from Duck Dynasty once.
You did?
There was a place on South Congress called Doc's. It was a bar. It used to be an old mechanic shop, and they did a Duck Dynasty beard competition. I mean, there was like 20 people there.
Right.
They totally got a cease and desist about it. It's pretty fun.
Whatever
judges, so they didn't change the name or anything.
So nothing really came out of it.
No.
Oh.
Probably got us more people there. 5 more people showed up.
A little bit more advertising because of the Duck Dynasty thing. Yes,
yeah,
kind of, yeah.
I don't know.
I've literally watched a person have a full-on argument with Bryan. Said, "Yeah, you are okay. I won't tell nobody." It's like, no.
Sure, like, are you that guy?
Fine.
Are you that guy from Whisker Wars? I bet you get that a lot.
No. I'm not sure if people know what Whisker Wars is anymore. And everybody that knows what it is already knows that I was in it. So
right.
So they don't have to ask you.
Yeah.
Right.
Most of the people that probably know what it is probably may have met you over the years here.
Possibly. Quite possibly. But
if you're into Whisker Wars, you're probably into bearding.
Yeah. I hear it's coming back, Bryan.
Whisker Wars or bearding?
Whisker Wars.
Probably. I mean, it might be. No one told me about it.
No, I think they're just going to re-release it again.
Oh,
you mean they're just going to run the 2 seasons?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they're just going to keep replaying those 2 seasons over and over and over. I think it's going to be on Peacock, maybe. I don't know. I'm just completely lying. Anyway, so
getting royalties or something from it, that would make me more excited.
Come and shave it 19.
19.
That is way more present than Whisker Wars back in, what was this, 11, 12, 13, those
right.
years.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Come
this
shave it 19.
It's going to be we're doing it different. There's so many beard competitions, and we're frankly a little bit overdoing it the regular way. So we're kind of winging it a little bit.
Yeah.
No, the Austin Facial Hair Club would never just wing anything, Bryan.
I know. We're prone to doing that, but this time it's a full It's a full toss.
It's a full wing. All
Full
right.
wing.
So what's the plan?
So the
for this
plan
event?
is you sign up. There's 5 or 6 different categories, like general categories. All right.
Okay.
So like we're doing the first categories at Lowdown at 2 p.m. That's a bar. All these bars are on 6th Street.
All
And
walking distance from one another.
oh yeah, they're all walkable.
Okay.
And the first one, we're doing the 6-month sprint. We always do that first. It's fun. There's not a lot of people in the 6-month sprint this year, so it'll be just a nice kickoff. We'll have paper with us, so people are going to sign up on a sheet of paper to enter the categories. You can enter any of the categories at any of the stops as long as the category has not happened yet. So, like, I think the next stop is beard or partial beard at the next bar. I didn't put that in my notes. I don't know which one is which right now, but
tune in and find out this Saturday.
So let's say we're going to show up with partial beard at the second bar crawl.
Okay.
Show up at the venue. Look for whoever has the sign up sheet. Sign up if you want to compete. Everyone that signs up is supposed to prove that they donated money to the Central Texas Food Bank. And we'll have little QR codes to help people do that. That'll be fun. So we're not handling any of the money. It's just going straight to them. We don't have an agreement with them. I don't even know if they know we're doing it. We're just going to donate. Have a bunch of people donate money to them.
Perfect.
Nice.
There's like, where did all this money come from tonight? What's going on?
Yeah, look at
the result. But and so we'll get there, and let's say we're doing partial beard at the first stop, and there's, let's say there's 25 partial beards. They're of different sizes. We'll categorize them together in recognizable subcategories, like goatee and chops or whatever. But if there's not that many to subdivide evenly, we're going to subdivide using different criteria, like maybe height or like the height
of the individual.
Yeah, or maybe color of the shirt.
Right.
Maybe
these guys have pants on.
Intoxication levels. First stop.
Ooh,
Never mind.
There you go. Intoxication levels.
I mean, if someone gets to the 2 intoxicated, they officially lost.
Ooh,
right. So I mean, we can't. They win the Uber ride home.
Nice.
Hey, winning's winning.
Right. Is there a trophy that goes along with the Uber ride?
No trophy for the maybe.
Okay. Gotcha.
Maybe. We have random awards, so some people we're gonna have all kinds of different awards.
So we're doing
award.
So we're doing Friday night at Nationals Awards. Is that what you're doing?
No, we have actual awards.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, they're not like tchotchke awards or books or anything like that, which are previous. What is it called? The amateur competition, what we call it something else. Everyone calls it the amateur competition.
Right.
Anyway, so we're gonna have different judges at every location.
Okay.
Some are bar staff. Some are going to be chosen on the spot. Some are members of AFHC. Some might be previous winners from different venues. And the judges are going to call a top 3. Everyone's going to get their top 3 and then see who matches that top 3. And then the judges are going to rejudge out of that 3 to find the winner.
Okay. So you're just picking first place out of each set?
I mean, yeah. We're getting a top 3 and then first place.
Gotcha.
We're not going to and then they both tie for second, the other people, I guess. This is all subject to change, but
right.
Obviously, yeah.
This is the plan right
Play
now.
it by ear.
There's still a lot of time to make, planning adjustments.
Yeah. Sorry, my teenager's heading back to school after the basketball game. So we're gonna maybe do something different with the best of show. It might be like it's kind of similar to Squid Games.
You're gonna kill people?
You're not doing anything like that. Okay.
Oh, I was like,
group back. It's reminding me of that, but because one of the things we're gonna do is the Johnston, the 2-handed rock paper scissors. Johnston toy, but they do it Korean style. Korean style rock, paper, scissors, where they use 2 hands to do it.
I didn't know that.
It's pretty awesome. I'm not
Oh.
sure I completely understand it, but I'm trying.
Okay. I'm
Or-
looking
But
at it.
anyway, so
For
for
you
best of
guys,
show, we're going to
Concho.
gather up. We're going to gather all the winners, and then subdivide them into 2 groups. And then there's going to be some sort of competition between the 2 groups.
Some sort of.
Yeah, there's a bunch of. I mean, we have a list. We'll cater it to how the groups, what they think they can do.
Is there an actual list, or is it a
There's
hypothetical?
an actual list. I mean, we could. It depends on a lot of. People have different skills or abilities or disabilities or unabilities. So we don't want to like say it's going to be a relay race and then someone shows up and they have a broken leg and they're like, well, but that kind of thing. We got like dance off, beer chug, the Rochambeau, different things. Anyway, those are the 2 divided, and the winners of the divided group, the judges will pick the top 3 and then the top 1 out of the winners of that group. And that's going to happen after several bar stops.
Yeah, so several bar stops. Let's go back to there. So how many bar stops are you planning on doing?
I think there's 6.
Do these bars know y'all are doing this at these locations, or y'all just like showing up and taking
They're
over?
going to show up and do it.
About half of them know.
That's
Oh,
what
nice.
I kind of figured. So we're just doing like a just showing up and doing it.
Yeah, well, it'll be fun. I think they'll appreciate it. They'll appreciate the extra business.
Yeah.
And we'll have a bullhorn, but we can turn it has a volume knob on it. Turn it down.
I love you guys. That's so awesome.
Come walking up into a bar with a bullhorn. Everybody over here.
There's a bunch of beards here. What is happening? We're putting on a
Right?
beard competition now.
This screams
Mustache
Austin
competition.
Beer Club.
So these places, do they have stages? Are you planning on like coming in and like taking over their stage, or you just gonna kind
most of
wing
them-
that as well?
Most don't have a stage. We're just gonna
Okay.
do it in an area, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be different.
Yeah,
Flash mob would have been super rad. You should have
know,
showed up at one of them.
yeah.
It should have been a flash
basically
mob.
a flash mob. It's like that was the word I was looking for. Flash
With-
mob beard competition. Thank you.
Yeah,
Andrew.
with no choreography,
Zero choreography.
but maybe some line dancing. Some people know how to line dance, so
Maybe. So are you going to lead the line dancing? Is that going to be?
I'm
Are
not
you
one of the
some people?
that knows how to line dance.
Oh,
No. But I can
You-
still learn. We got a couple days.
You live in Austin. You've got to know how to line dance. You probably do know how. You just don't realize you know how.
Mm.
Like if it just started, you could be like, you know what? And you just join in. You're like, my feet know how to do this.
like, what am I doing?
It's the people that don't know what to do. I hear they go into the back
Is that what you usually
of
do?
the line or the back of the whatever, and the people that know what they're doing go in the front.
Natalie would be
There you
front and center. She's never line danced before in her life, but she'd be front and center.
Yeah, I'd like
And
to see that.
She's yelling right now, so I know she's line danced. She worked at
They're line dancing right now.
she's line dancing right now. She worked at Texas Roadhouse. I think they line danced as they brought out the rolls and stuff. I think that was like part of the requirement. Probably.
They definitely did their little at least up here, they do their little dance friggin' stuff here and there. So yeah. I don't know if they're bringing out rolls.
There it is.
Someone said that it was more of a Fort Worth thing, but I've definitely seen more line dancing like in LA than I have in Texas anywhere, which seems kind of weird, but
It
That
is
does
weird.
sound super weird.
It is weird.
I've seen a lot of line dancing in Nashville. I grew up close to Nashville, and everyone line dances there. I think it's a requirement as well.
In
Cool.
the Pacific Northwest, everybody does the what is that called? The
Not line
cha-cha
dance.
slide or what?
oh yeah,
Sean's actually the cha-cha slide champion of Spokane Valley. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah. I mean, there's only 2 of us, but I was able to do it a little bit better than the guy in the wheelchair. But yeah, no, but come and shave at 19, Austin, Texas, bar crawl. So the judges are at each place. You got trophies figured out for each place. You've got competitions for each place. What more do people need to know? Like, is there an official, like, exactly everybody meet at this time on this place? What was the first stop?
Lowdown at 2. The schedule is on the
2?
online.
2 p.m.
2 p.m.
People are going to
Started
be
a little late.
up.
But half the club doesn't even drink anymore. So all these places they've got, other things to drink besides alcohol.
What's that water that you got me that one time? Topo Chico?
Topo Chico?
Yeah. See,
What's
that's
It's just like bubbly water.
Oh,
fancy bubble water.
Gotcha.
It's not that fancy, but it's good. It's
I don't believe
it's in
I've
a
ever
glass, Brian. It's in a glass bottle. That's fancy water.
Right?
If it comes in a glass bottle.
Mineragua is a good one. If you're around.
What's your go-to drink these days?
Like the HEB canned fizzy water. I like the peach guava. HEB's our grocery store.
Yeah.
The cranberry raspberry is pretty good too, but
Howard E. Butts.
Yeah, something like that.
That's his name. Yeah, HEB. They have Texas-shaped tortilla chips there.
What?
They do.
They do. Factual. Not lying
I'll
about
send you
that
some, Sean.
So they just have a cutter.
Obviously.
Instead of triangles, they do Texas, the shape of Texas.
That's crazy. Right on.
Yeah, so the other thing that we're not talking about which is probably the highlight of the weekend, is the meet and greet on Friday at 7 p.m. There's a meet and greet at Schultz Beer Garden, which is the oldest beer garden in America. And it's Wilbur's meet and greet. It's a Q&A.
Wilbur.
Live Q&A for Wilbur. You can show up and ask him all the things you wanted to ask him.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Totally serious. It's on the
Does
side.
Wilbur know this is happening?
Wilbur, I think he knows.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like all of a sudden everyone's just going to be asking Wilbur questions and he's just going to get like.
No, he's excited about it.
Oh, I can imagine he's super excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That right there is the thing that I'm most sad about missing out on. 100%. The Q&A with Wilbur. Are y'all going to go live with this thing?
Probably. God, which one?
That.
Q&A? Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, the Q&A with Wilbur is definitely something I would tune in for. There's no
We'll do it, and we can take some live questions too.
I love this idea. I'm genuinely excited about this. Yeah, so
it should be a lot of fun. We just want to have fun.
And that's exactly what it sounds like. It's just going to be a good, fun time. Meet and greeting Friday night, and then you said 2:00 was the start time.
Yeah, the lowdown. It's all on there's a Facebook page, and I think on our actual website there's the event information there too.
And the website is austinfacialhairclub.com. Is that
is the website.
The website. Go there. All the information's there. I did look. It is definitely there. Man.
Did we mention an entry fee for this?
You have to prove that you donated to the Central Texas Food Bank.
You just donate, and Central Texas Food Bank has no idea what's coming.
That's right. That's right. So it's not a set. It's just you have to donate. So it's a donation only.
Yeah, and actually, if you somehow you have some beef with Central Texas Food Bank and you want to donate to South Texas Food Bank or donate to Puppies on Patrol or whatever you want to donate to, just do that, and we'll say cool.
You donated to charity.
You just donate to a charity and prove you did it, and then you can have fun with Awesome Facial Hair Club.
Pretty much. And then, people probably, if they didn't want to donate, they could still try to have fun, but we'll just pick on them the whole time for not donating.
Everybody will point and laugh at you
the whole time.
Maybe some de-pantsing will be involved.
I think that's really, really what you should do. It's definitely not a de-pantsing thing. It's like, all right, sure, yeah, you can compete, and then they get on stage, and then little Jimmy just comes up behind them and pulls their pants down. Sounds like something little Jimmy would do.
That does sound like something little Jimmy would do, and Big Jimmy.
Speaking of little Jimmy, who's going to be emceeing this thing as you all travel around? Is there going to be an official MC, or how's that going to work?
I'm hoping that it is Jimmy. I think he has agreed to doing that, but
if it's not, is it you?
It might be me for a couple of them, and then someone will be like, "All right, next time, let's get someone else besides Bryan."
You get Dylan to do it.
Brian's
I think
not
Dylan
saying
would.
anything.
Dylan would be a great MC. I think.
Dylan could do it.
Yeah, he could.
He could.
We got it. After a few, for the people that do drink, after a few drinks, they're going to be taking numbers to see who's emceeing next.
Right.
So what's the end plan for the sixth bar? Are you trying to end at a certain time, or we're just going to see what happens?
We say we're ending at the Grackle at 7 p.m.
Okay.
And that is then we're doing our best in show there.
Okay.
And that's should be fun.
7-ish.
We do a lot of stuff at the Grackle over the years. We've had pancake breakfast there before, and we had rummage sale there a couple times.
It's a good spot. We've been there a few times with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You think I introduced Natalie as the wrong name to my wife there?
Probably.
In 2017.
Wow. You're like,
or before then.
Here's Mike. I mean, Natalie.
I think I introduced her as Jennifer.
Wow, freaking Jennifer. She looks like a Jennifer. I can see that.
But Natalie's like, no, my name's Natalie.
It's actually Natalie, but
it's so close.
She does look like Jennifer. I can see that. I can see the resemblance there and the mistake.
But there's another woman named Jennifer who at that time she was in the beard community and she had shaved her head. And I think that threw me off.
Mm. They probably look just alike.
I mean, they don't really look that alike, but
I mean, I get called Jennifer.
I said it.
All the time.
Yeah.
So.
I almost called you Jennifer earlier.
I know.
You do look like a Jennifer.
Yeah, I was like, don't do it, dude. Don't do it.
Don't.
If I turned out to be a girl, my parents were going to name me Jennifer. For real.
I'm assuming that's what they were going to call me because that's what my sister's name ended up being. So I'm assuming if I was the girl, I was going to be Jennifer. So
my parents were going to name me Florida Birdie if I was a girl. So my dad's mom's name was no facts. My dad's mom's name is Florida, and my mom's name is Birdie. So supposedly they're going to call me, Florida Birdie, and then just like call me Flamingo or whatever.
I guess. Is that the Florida bird?
Yeah, it's a flamingo anyway. But
the
luckily, I was a boy and I wasn't going to get ridiculed my whole life for being named Florida Birdie. So that worked out in my favor.
And you weren't a boy named Sue either. So that
I was just named after Elvis Presley. That's it. Works out a lot better that way. So
you were named after his middle name, huh?
Yeah, obviously. My name's not Elvis, Sean. So what else you have planned, Bryan Nelson? Your Saturday's pretty full. You all going to do anything Sunday or anything like that, or
I don't know.
Everybody just going to come over to Bryan Nelson's house
necessarily a plan for Sunday.
There's a rock and roll matinee with the Pocket Fisherman.
Okay.
On the 23rd, and that'd be pretty fun for people to go to.
And that's
if people are looking to do something. I don't think anyone's traveling to come do this comp.
You don't think
anyone's traveling and wants to keep doing stuff, then that's what they should do. That's Sunday.
Everybody should go to Austin. I think so. So you think this is just going to be a local hangout of you guys, pretty much? That's what you're kind of expecting this time around.
Yeah. We were late on. We didn't want to start announcing anything. We weren't really sure what we were doing. And then we just decided, let's do it. Let's do this. And everyone was on board. So
we're doing it.
Do it. And then I was getting a lot of people asking about it from around the country. Like, hey, I'm trying to make plans. Are you going to do it? And we're like, fine, we'll do it. And then almost every one of them was like, oh, I'm doing something else that weekend now.
Of course. It's easy to sit there and say, are you doing it when it's not happening? But,
I can sit here right now and say I really want to be there. I
also
really do want
like to be there. But I promise you, we're not going to be there, Bryan.
I'll take photos.
Is that this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh man, what time is that's Friday night. Never mind. I was like, because I'm going to be in Arizona, but I really want to watch this Wilbur thing.
Tonight it's going to be 20 degrees. You guys were talking about that. It's going to be 20 in Austin tonight.
In Austin?
That's absurd. It should never get that cold in Austin, Texas.
Right?
Says everybody in Austin.
And it was like 80 degrees like 2 days ago.
Same.
That's not. I'm glad I don't deal with that type of stuff. Like we know in our season, we know when it's gonna be cold, and we know when it's gonna be warm, and we know it's gonna be the good times. The spring and fall times, which is just always pretty good temperature. I don't want to live my day waking up to 80 than 20. Like that's crazy.
It is crazy.
I never want to wake up to 20 ever.
Right?
I would rather it be 120 than 20.
Man, it's good for your pores. You walk out there and it's so brisk, and it's just it's great.
Cold weather's stupid. It should be legal.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess. I mean, how about at a certain like level, like right from this I can't even. That's longitude, right? From this line down, it can't be 20 degrees.
Well, Austin is definitely under that line of it not being 20 degrees, and so is South Georgia. South Georgia is also underneath that line of not getting under 20 degrees.
Seasons would be nice, Seasons seem like they would be cool, but
they are not bad.
They're definitely overrated.
Honestly, it's all I know, so it is what it is. So,
well, I'm going to go pick up my sophomore cheerleader.
All right, Brian. Well, thank you for coming by, buddy, and telling us about
Shave It 19, Austin,
19,
Texas.
You guys are awesome. Thank you. I'd love to give you some legal advice. I'm not a lawyer, but I have advice. So
man.
Ready.
We're going to have a conversation tomorrow, and
that's good.
Yeah, buddy. We'll be in touch, and I appreciate the advice.
Love you guys.
Appreciate you, man.
Love you too, Brian.
Thanks so much for getting some info from me.
Yeah, Absolutely. Buddy. You did a great job, man. Thank you. Go enjoy your evening.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Later, buddy.
Bryan Nelson of the Awesome Facial Hair Club. My gosh, if you are within driving distance, or if you want to hop on a plane and go to Austin, this is not going to be your everyday beard competition. No. It is going to be an event. It is going to be unscripted. It's going to be live. It's going to be raw, and it's going to be a wild time with
sounds like a lot of fun.
And it's going to be a lot of fun to top it off. So yeah. Go to Austin. I know there's some people in Dallas that are watching or listening right now.
You're
not
far.
That far. I'm looking at you, Central Texas Beard Club. Y'all go to Austin and go wander around the mean streets of 6th Street. Maybe you'll run into Joe Rogan. He's down there probably. And
he's going to be at this thing. That's what
I heard. Yeah, everybody go see Joe Rogan. He'll definitely be at one of these 6 bars probably.
They were going to not even do Come and Shave It again until he reached out, and they're like, hey, he was like, hey, I'm in Texas now. I'm in Austin. Why are we not doing this? I moved here.
He was like, hey, everybody come do a beard competition at the mothership. And he was like, maybe we'll do that. But
I'm going to move there, he said.
Wish we could make it to Crystal Davis, but we are also in the same boat as you. But
I will be in the South, but not there.
I like that you're like, I'm in Arizona. I could hop over there. You realize it's still like you're probably as close to Phoenix currently as you are to Austin from Phoenix. Probably.
Yeah. No. I do get it. Get it. And then you got Blake down there saying it's midday.
It is 12:38 here in Australia. What's up, Blake? Formerly DeChops Senior. What he's probably a full beard now. I think he's actually got a full sleeve of tattoos now. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what Blake's got going on. He's got a
tattoo on his cheek.
He's got a tattoo on his cheek and no facial hair.
I seen it.
He's a wild one, but
he's a wild one.
He used to have a goatee there for a little bit.
It is the most prestigious facial hair.
Everyone knows goatees are the most prestigious facial hairstyle. But yeah, what else we got, Shawn Glander? This is kind of a winging it type episode. We've Brian came on.
Right to people, but what? I live in the small Northwest state. What are you talking about, John?
Shawn lives in this. Well, the other Northwest state. Shawn lives in the Northwest state, John Abraham. He lives in Washington.
And I only live in one state, not multiple states.
You almost live in Idaho.
I'm close. We are so close to Idaho.
They got potatoes there.
I could walk there.
You should walk there. Next time I come up there, we should walk from your house to Idaho. I'll do it.
That's like 12 miles.
That'd be awesome. We can say we walked to Idaho, or we could just like drive.
We
pretty much there
to within a mile, and we can walk the last mile.
I think that's a good idea.
We'll just drive to Keith's house and then just walk the rest of the way.
Breaking news: Joe Rogan will be at the Voodoo Donuts at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Friday, serving the Loop for a limited release.
What?
Lies, Andrew. They don't sell the Loop anymore. Everything else was factual except for that. You just took it too far. So that's probably also a thing. Fruit Loop probably sued Voodoo Donuts for freaking selling a donut with their cereal on it. You know what? That one makes sense.
But
that one makes sense because they were using their cereal.
Right. I mean, if you literally took somebody else's something and you like just branded it as not branded, don't brand it.
Oh, can't use that word.
If you just made it your own and released it, that's a totally different thing.
Or if you just, had a company which was a brand who sold beard stuff, then you shouldn't get in trouble for, just selling beard stuff as your brand.
Yeah. Yeah. But it is what it is. That is not the state we live in.
Nah, man. Or the state they live in. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. No, so we got all that coming. We got the releasing of that. We got Aaron coming home hopefully in the next couple of days. That's gonna be pretty sweet.
We got this. This is most importantly. Go hit up Nat's Little Buds. She's posting on Instagram now. She's big time. She's got sunflower glasses on and a little hand while she's making Nat's Little Buds. And there's no big sales going on right now, but look at all those cool flowers. She can make. What wasn't tulips? What I don't remember. She made something else new. She made a tiny bud, and it looked really good. So she can probably put tiny buds in your Nat's Little Buds. But
I'll be good.
Hit up Nat's Little Buds, and she can whip up something. She can make trees. She can make roses and lilies and tulips, and probably Kardashians. Probably, I don't know.
Pretty much. They're the most popular
and they last forever, Shawn. That's the most important thing. They last forever.
And they're really the same price as like good flowers. Like if you want to go buy some good roses, I mean, I'm not talking about your $15 freaking Albertsons or Safeway freaking roses. I'm talking good roses that you order and send to somebody. You're going to spend the same price. Absolutely. And they're not lasting forever.
They're not
at all.
Oh,
and they take water. What if you're giving them to somebody that doesn't have water?
Yeah. Guess what? These don't take water, Shawn.
Not at all.
No, and they're good for the environment because you're not wasting precious water watering these flowers
or stealing dirt from the earth.
Right. They just sit there and look good. That's right. Because then the earth might sue you for using its dirt. Who knows?
I think there's going to be pretty soon. There will be Nat's Little Buds in every park, everywhere. They're going to stop watering and stop, taking up all the dirt because they say dirt's one of the most valuable things you can buy. So you don't want to take it away from everybody. So you can definitely just buy some Nat's Little Buds.
There you go. Nat's Little Buds, saving the planet one dirt grain at a time.
If they get their order in soon, will it be there by Valentine's Day?
Yes. 2026. Order now.
Perfect.
But
get in line.
Yeah. I would say, I mean, this still works, right? You can go to bigsexybeardbrand.com. It's still
for the moment, that is still the domain that you can go to.
That's right. Use promo code Talking Beard, save 20% off your order, and yeah, it should keep working for a little bit, probably. So
who knows?
who
No one's
knows,
turned the
man?
lights off yet. So
the lights are still on over there at BSBB.
So what was it
Anyway.
you were saying? What were you saying earlier? Were you opening it up for the people to decide? Are we doing
I don't know. I was
just
just
beard or toe, or what are we doing?
I was just seeing what the people were thinking, like just kind of looking for ideas. Like maybe there's something that's right there in front of our face because we like BSBB, right? Like, but what else could that other B be? That's a lot of B's. Because I brought up business, right? Big sexy beard business, and then we could sell other things other than just beard stuff. But
which we will.
I mean, we are going to. We have a product that we are actively testing right now that is not at all a beard product. Not at all.
Of them.
Yeah. So, there's cool things coming that could be more business related, and then we still have the BSBB thing going on, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, and it keeps BSBB. It just really sucks to say big sexy beard business.
It just
just doesn't roll off your tongue. It doesn't too many syllables in the last word. I mean,
then we're back
to big
sexy beard toe doesn't sound bad. Big sexy beard just feels like there's something missing.
It does.
Big sexy beard is banging. No, John Abraham. So this one, big sexy brand beards. Brand beard. Big
that
sexy
said beaver. That said beaver beards.
No, I'm not listening to everybody. I was just saying.
I'm sorry, the comment came up as you were saying it. So
big sexy brand beard. I don't know. Something about a beaver. What did Jeff Harmon say? Big sexy beaver beard.
Big sexy beard bros.
Big sexy beard bros. But then what about
Dutch bros would come after us?
Yep, there you go. Beard sexy big brand. What's going on? People trying to rename BSBB.
We are not able to continue with our name, Anthony. It does appear so.
What's up, Cardi? First of all, what's up, my friend? And this is a slight representation of what we have going on currently. Big sexy beard. We are not a brand. We are not, apparently. We are not allowed to be a brand. We are just allowed to be a beard, or we were given a nice select list of names that we could choose from for our current brand that we own. Thank you.
That's so nice.
It was nice. Cool. I mean, it was like the time that me and Natalie got mugged, but it was like he was nice about it. It's like, I'm robbing you, but like,
you guys are pretty cool.
That's exactly how I felt. I was like, I feel like I'm getting robbed right now, but he's like, I mean, he's being nice about it, but he's definitely robbing us currently. Like, definitely here's the money. I mean, I get to keep my wallet. That's pretty good.
Right.
I don't want your wallet. I just want all the money in it. And, but he's not taking our money because we don't freaking have any. But hypothetic, the robbing, but the niceness. Anyway, yeah, that's what we got going on. Feel like
trademark.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's been a day, but yeah, we're bouncing all this stuff here, and we're not. I mean, and we're very nicely being asked to change things.
It's not mean.
There has been no lawsuit filed. There's been no nothing. It was found out, or it was like what was irritated about it was because of a show. So I'm assuming.
Yeah. Whoops. So it was
the show will be monitored, and so I do want to say, we do appreciate the niceness of the entire deal.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're going to try to have fun with it, but
Thank you, Eric. I'm taking care of Spokane Beard and Mustache real well for you. you know?
Yeah. Mhm.
So, but hey, I get it. I mean, if I had a trademark, I'd be a little irritated. It sucks when you built something and you put so much into it and you've been doing it for 5 years and then you find
Right.
out 5 years later that you can't do it, even though you've had the website, you've had everything in place, you've had all the stuff. It could have come up so much earlier. But thanks to
hey,
Aaron,
man,
we're popular now. So
sorry about that.
we now have, we now have
we've got
fans
some-
and unfans. So
we've got some traction now, and the traction is what put a spotlight on us and let
we
us.
don't want anybody being upset with us. I mean, for starters, I mean, for sure. Let's just be completely clear about that. We're disappointed. We're upset. I mean, it's the whole thing because of it, but we don't want anybody upset with us, and we're not trying to be upset with anybody else by any means. It just is definitely throwing a lot of wrenches and a lot of craziness and a lot of everything. So it's just a lot. So
Yeah,
had to know on a Tuesday. It probably was going to be vented that night because that's the day of the show every freaking week.
If this would have happened on a Wednesday, by next Tuesday, it probably barely would have even came up. But
agree. But hey,
man, imagine if this show would have happened at like 4 o'clock this afternoon, my time. So we wouldn't have been able to get to Bryan. Yeah. But anyway, we all joking aside, it sucks, but
we absolutely want to remedy the situation.
Right.
I mean,
we're gonna fix the situation. Just not ideal.
Super bummed.
Is what it is. Anyway, thank you for everybody watching and listening to us. In our sorrows tonight and our sadness, but we're still gonna be we're still going to be the best beer product out there that you can possibly buy. And and no one can take that away from us. Nothing, that these recipes came from Shawn Glander's brain and these
nobody else's recipes. That's for sure.
And the stuff's super good. And, just because we may be small and, people can push us around or whatever, maybe we don't stay that way forever. And, if everybody gets out and buys the top quality products, then, maybe we can do something. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, we
love y'all. Thanks for joining.
We love y'all. Thanks for watching tonight. And go to Austin and do all those things. And
if you can't make it to Austin, you're a little ways away.
We'll be
fine. Get to Arizona. Get to Morristown, Arizona, and come see me and Drea.
Go to thebeercalendar.com and go find a local beer competition near you. So everybody, have a great night. Have a great evening. See you next Tuesday. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody. We love you.